Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to your extended. My name is Jane and I do readings for the Pisces Collective. I do one in the morning and at night, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. If this interests you, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. Now this is the second reading of the day, so I suggest that you watch the first one because this one will make a lot more sense if you've seen the first one. I'm going to be using the Gaia, I can never say it. I'll just, who cares? I'm going to use these cards. It's the Mother Earth Oracle, let's call them. I don't think it much matters how you say it. Anyway, so here's the third 8 in this beautiful reading. We already have the 8, emotional withdrawal. If we're taught to emotionally withdraw, like I spoke about this morning, and the 8 of Wands of the accelerated motion. And this is 26, so 2 plus 6 is 8. There's the other 8, and it's the card of peace. And it's written, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Again, in the thought, in the logic. They're really harping on this today. That's what I feel. They're going, Jane, tell them. Jane, tell them not to live in just their thoughts. So I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to read from the book. And so just in case, this is what I'm reading from. 26. Let's see here. Okay. It says, there is truly no point in worrying about things that are not in your control. Worry does not help anyone, nor does it help resolve anything. On the contrary, it often makes things seem worse than they actually are. And that what is our brain is very good at doing. That's a case of overusing the brain, okay? Life is such that we can always find something to worry about. Yet, for your own well-being, for the well-being of those around you, it is vital that you learn to deal with things in a more positive way, to stop the endless cycle of disturbing and negative thoughts. You are advised to train yourself to focus on the positive side of things. Set aside time at the beginning and end of each day to meditate. Bring your awareness within, right, to all your chakras, like I was talking about this morning, okay? Feel and imagine yourself surrounded by love and light. I tell you that every day, don't I? Allow the universal light of love to fill your heart and mind. Imagine your thoughts dissolving and floating away into space. Your mind at peace, clear as a blue sky. Focus on all that you're grateful for in your life and thank Mother Earth and the universe for every blessing. This says, I trust in the power of love. I trust that all will unfold as it should. My mind is like a clear blue sky. My heart is filled with love. All upon this earth is bathed in a sea of love. I like that. I love that very, very much. And I feel the need to take another card. I love these cards, by the way. They have a very earthy feel to them. I love it. Very connected to the planet. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. So with this, there's a 5. I see that the patience is also a 5 here. Okay, 23. And by trusting your other senses, what I'm getting here is that you're going to face your fears within, okay? Night wind, I feel like the wind will take away your fears, will make you feel better. I'll read. Yeah, this is about nighttime. It feels very much like the 9 of Swords, okay? And it says you may have been disturbed like with vivid dreams or your inner nightmares nighttime. You know, the stuff that grips you at night, okay? Something is troubling you, but you're not acknowledging this either to yourself or others, okay? And this issue is resolved by going too much in your mind, okay? And it's created fear and anxiety, which you have yet to resolve, okay? So it's saying that you're trying to process this in your sleep, okay? So it could resurface in your dreams time and time again, and in various forms, okay? So this is your subconscious mind's way of dealing with the issue, forcing you to face your fear. Okay, so on some level it's helpful, but it says the only way this issue can resolve is by consciously facing your fear. So truly acknowledge your fear, express it in detail by writing it down, and then it says, then share it by talking it out with someone you trust. The simple process takes some courage, but it's well worth it. Acknowledging and expressing your fear is the first major step toward healing the issue. Right now I'm getting from Spirit as well, but this is caused by your mind, okay? Page of Swords energy as well. This little goblin who comes in and creates or disguises facts into reality. But they're not real facts. They're facts that could, maybe, possibly, maybe not come true, okay? We've done this to ourselves. So it's just, it says here, I share my fears and concerns with those I trust and love. Share it with your angel guides if you have nobody around you to do that with. There's nothing to fear, there's only love. Again, going back to the heart chakra. All will soon be resolved. I am safe, I am loved. I face my fear and feel it dissolve in a pool of love. Again, with the love. They're bringing in the love. They're talking about love. It's all about love, okay? I'm going to turn this card because it didn't show up this morning. We have authority, okay? Stability. Comes in stability. This is the Emperor. So dealing with this in this way is going to bring you stability, okay? And I mean by using all your chakras instead of being stuck in your mind. You'll go from anxiety to peace, okay? This is a peace card, this is the anxiety card. So you have to find your balance here. You have to stop, trust in yourself, trust in the rest of your energies, your heart, your solar, your sacral, your root, your intuition, your crown. You have to end your throat chakra. All of them have to come into play. Imagine your energies like a table full of your best CEOs, okay? If you only let the one in your mind speak, okay, Mr. of Swords, the energy of air, your logic speak. Imagine a table with the rest of the energies sitting there, your chakras and your elements, and everybody getting involved. Do you think they would agree with what your mind has to say solely? Maybe some will, but a lot won't. They'll have more insight to give, ideas to share, okay? More choices for you. So imagine that if you have a hard time doing that, imagine having like a room full of CEOs for your spirit and your body. Don't take just one person's, let everybody contribute to the idea, okay? I'm going to take one of these gratitude cards. By the way, it's in the giveaway. You still have a few days to write what you're grateful for. When you do, I enter you in the giveaway, and these cards are part of the giveaway this month. Exciting. Yes, I bought an extra deck for you guys. They're brand new. They come out I think they come out at the end of July. Okay. So these three sections, I think there's inspiration, affirmation, and reflection. And these are both inspiration. Well, lucky you. So the inspiration, the first one, it says, if you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. And this is just a saying at the top. What stories have you created about yourself? The power to proclaim them or change them is in your hands. This creative power is always within you, all right? So again, they're talking about what, even in logic, you think that logic weaves true stories, but they're still stories, okay? As long as they're not in front of you. They're not real stories, okay? They're just made up. So until they're reality, until you've made them real in your world, they're just stories. So what stories have created for you about yourself and for yourself, okay? Is it about peace? Is it about balance? Or is it about fear? So there you go. The power to proclaim them or change them is in your hands. I like that. This is so very true. Okay? It's gorgeous. There you go, Pisces. Next one is, in my dialogues there are no answers, but sometimes a question is the flash of an answer. So allow yourself to ask questions today. What does your mind search for? Delight in your ability to learn and transform. So this is also telling you that your mind has the greatest ability to change what you're thinking of, okay? It can also tell you, okay, we have to ask the other energies, okay? Or this is not as scary as I thought it was, okay? This is actually peaceful. I have more choices. Your mind is a great tool to steer you in the right direction, okay? To steer you back into your other energies. So remember that, Pisces, okay? These are beautiful cards. They're nice cards. I like them. It's so funny because these are green for like the heart chakra, and the reflection cards are kind of the bluish. So it's the inspiration that come through, but they're talking about your thoughts. Interesting, huh? Yeah, I like that. I like that little irony right there. Just to let you know that everything's connected. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, putting things in motion, right? So you are launching. These are your long-term plans, okay? You're looking at the foresight and you're preparing. And you need to really involve yourself in the vision of things, okay? This is the first optimistic steps towards your goals. The ones I told you that, will shape your life for the next couple of years. And for some of you, say no pressure. Everything you do every day shapes your life for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You may not put an importance to it, but it still does. Every decision, every choice you make makes your life go in a certain direction, okay? So there's no need to be scared about it or feel pressure about it. It's not like your life cannot change. It's just that some decisions, well, they impact us a little more than others. And these are going to be really good, okay? But that is all up to you. You have free will. You have choice. You can make your blessings and your dreams come true. You have that power within yourself. It's been proven over and over again. Look at different human beings making their dreams come true every single day, okay? You hear stories of perseverance, of challenges, of getting up when they fell down. And it's all about that. If you need to pull from these people to be inspired, go ahead and do that, okay? They're there for that. Those are the things that I tell you, that when certain people do things, they look at you as role models. This is what we're talking about, okay? From the unknown to the known people in the world. Everybody has a chance to lead by example, okay? So, go ahead and do that. Or don't. You have free will, okay? Nobody can tell you what to do. You can let it all go, or you can battle it out, okay? And win your battles, make your own victories. But remember, this card is always, for me, the double-edged sword, because it reveals a lost battle. Maybe not yours, but just because you're a winner doesn't mean everybody will win around you, or everybody will understand or follow your path. And it's not that it makes them losers, it just makes them turn away, okay? They give up because they're going somewhere else, okay? But don't be distracted by that. Don't let your mind make you think that somehow you failed somebody. You're winning for yourself at this point. You have to start living your life for yourself, Pisces, okay? All right. I like that. I'm looking at this card and it's written, what stories have you created about yourself? Are you a winner or are you a loser? Okay. Did you fail or did you simply learn a lesson? Okay. This is how to decide what you're going to do for yourself. The star, the balance chakras, the 7 stars for the chakras. Be the star of your own show. Find the balance, the temperance, again, with the earth and the water, okay? Absolutely. This card is beautiful. It's very optimistic. I love the optimistic. It's about hope, peace, renewal, illumination, boundlessness, okay? Removing these boundaries here that we were talking about by just using your mind and not utilizing everything else. You're removing those boundaries and becoming boundless, okay? It's about peace and healing, again, okay? Very synchronistic with these cards. I like that, okay? Let yourself be guided by a star, okay? And after the darkest hour, it's a dawning of a brand new day. So it really all is about perception. You have the World card coming in here, absolutely, okay? A culmination, a wholeness of being. Again, you have kind of a whole package, a lot like the Magician. You have everything available to you, and this is how you practice being a whole human being, using what you've had before to improve the life that you're going to keep on living, okay? Using the lessons of the past to move into this new phase, okay? It's all about you utilizing everything that you know, your bag of goodies that you've accumulated. Right? Breakthrough, Ace of Wolves, Ace of Swords. I'm feeling this. I was feeling the Six of Wands, the Victory card. This is the card of victory too. Okay, this is the card of triumph. This is the card of clarity. It is also the card of intellect, but it's using that intellect to get what you need out of it, so that you can move forward in the best way possible, so that you're going in the direction that you need to go. Okay. Towards that beautiful 10. Blessings and wishes. And of course the Death card comes out at the end for a full transformation. This bottom row is really gorgeous. It's really, look at you working hard at the bottom here. Yeah, you're working hard towards this, Pisces. You're doing so well for yourself, okay? Right now, if you've been following this channel and doing all this work on yourself, you're going to find that this is just tweaking, okay? This is just rebalancing things that were out of balance. Because you can learn new things, but you can fall back into old patterns. Because this is the way you've been for years. If you've been a logical person, and that I can relate to, you'll fall back into your head and forget your other senses. You'll really focus in on the mind. You'll just focus, like sharply on the mind. And not forget the rest, but this is a pattern you're used to. This is something you're always falling back. Woo, I had a major deja vu. Probably not a deja vu. I've probably said this before. I am repeating myself. So, yeah, I have a feeling that I have said this before. So, this is just telling you that you have to be able to... This is just a reminder from them. Today, this week, and in the upcoming months. Whenever you find this video, because these are timeless, okay? Whenever you find this video, it's to remind you that you have to strike up that balance again, okay? Once you've done all this work and you say, yes, I have to use all my energies, but then something happens and you fall back into thinking just logically, trying to get yourself logically out of everything instead of utilizing all of those untapped resources that you've just opened up. This is just a reminder to tell you, hey, You have all of this available to you. Don't use 1% of their resources. You have 99% waiting to be used and utilized by you, which will help you progress even more quickly into balance, into success and results. Okay? So, yeah, I think this is good. I think this was an excellent extended Pisces. I hope that you got a lot from it, I should say. I'm looking through the cards to see if there's anything else that they might see. Remember, there was an 888 here. I'm looking through things here. No, I think this is good. I think they said it all. So I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to send you lots of love, light, blessings. I hope that this was a helpful reminder for you to tap into yourself, because you're so powerful and lovely, and Spirit wants you to always remember this. Take care of yourself, Pisces. I will see you in tomorrow's reading.